Good evening. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. How excited am I to see you guys all here waiting for me? That's so fun. Yay. A round of applause for you all. I appreciate you so much. How is everybody tonight? I hope you are fantastically well and have had a chance to check out our subscriber art spotlight. That was linked up in the top of the comment section there for you. And also in the description box, I included angel number for today and all the information about what is going on with the numbers. And also the Angi-Notes will show you where all the planetary placements are and what Sabian symbols are there to help guide us about these lessons. So how about that art by Peggy's granddaughter? Oh my gosh. I mean, in my dreams, I could be that great. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I thought what we do, because what I was noticing here with that stellium and Pisces, I was noticing the beautiful color coincidences here with the top card that flew out of the deck as far as our advice and the me talks and it matching up. Look at this, you guys. How gorgeous is that? And the whole separate deck, okay, this is a Moonology deck, Shaman's Dream Oracle, and look at that beautiful teal. And this is regarding here, rather, the South Node that is sitting in Virgo. And that is where we are encouraged to not let our past hold us back. And I was seeing a lot of improvement in the earth energies there. And then we had on the bottom of the deck, the sky writing and the fates. And look at this, the purples, how pretty with that north node of destiny there, that upside down horseshoe. And that is where we are asked to step out of our comfort zone. So I thought we'd get a general read going here. I'm going to read us what is going on with the fates, especially because last night, I know it was long, but I went through all of the elements. And what I'm hoping that is picked up from that is all of the synchronicities. So even though I used different decks, I used 5 different decks for that reading last night. We had so many things that were showing up in duplicate and sometimes were quadrupled. So I want to see where we're going here tonight. So let's check out this Me Talks. I know Marsha's was talking Monday on the Spiritual View about soaking. So when I heard her say that today, I normally wait till Friday to watch everybody's readings because I love geeking out over all the synchronicities and kind of collecting those up, but I couldn't help myself and I couldn't wait. So I'm glad I did because there you are soaking right there. So if you took that advice, and there was so much water energy as well, and Jen's cards. And then with Liz's reading yesterday, I was just going, oh my gosh, that the reading that I posted last night had many, many synchronicities with hers as well. So I love that we're all picking up on this same energy. So repairing the body, mind, and spirit. She is really amazing. Oh my gosh, my mouth dropped to the floor when I opened up your email. Thank you so much for sending that, guys. Please send your art, even if you didn't create it, and you just think it is beautiful and you want to share it. We're still sharing joy, right? So real quickly here, of course, Miss Peggy, thank you. Kaylee's here. Thank you, Jonna. Nice to see you. Thanks, Miss Kathy. I appreciate you guys more than you could ever know. Let's see what's going on here with this beautiful turquoise Me Talks energy. So I love me a clawfoot tub. Do you guys? I have like a 6.5 foot jacuzzi that was in here when I moved in, and I had to take my whole house down to the floorboards. And the 6.5 foot tub, I think I've been in once, but my niece has been in there swimming. Her and Lola, she's like, can we go swimming in your tub? Okay, sure, fine, absolutely. So me talks. It is a 39 card, which is a 12 energy of the Pisces energy. So again, more water. And it's saying when me talks, the me talks card appears, it challenges us to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that we passed over ourselves and others. Release the people who we feel have wronged or offended us. Recognize that they simply mirror the shadow aspects of our own soul. Yes, that's a tough pill to swallow. Only then can we cull from our lives the toxic people we have allowed into our inner circles. It's time for a clearing of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning our minds. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others that we've adopted as our own. Do so before our mind makes us sick, and empty our literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning our bodies. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow our bodies to cleanse itself and to rid itself of toxins. Detox appears as a warning that we can no longer postpone the self care and pampering we long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on our body before we have to make repairs that will never quite recover from. Detox has come to caution us that it is not too late, but we are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive us of the health that we deserve. Okay, and I'm really seeing this yellow of the solar plexus energy come through here as well. There is also, it looks like a squid or a jellyfish. We've been seeing those. And oh my gosh, I think it was, what day was that? Maybe Monday or Tuesday, that the joke about the hermit, the, I forget what it was, the emperor, the let's see, what was it? The magician, the emperor, and the hermit walk into a bar, ellipses, dot, dot, dot. And we've been joking about that. And I'm like, there's a reason it's coming up, even if it's joking, because I had to go back and find it in my notes. And that's where I drew the, well, my name is Simon, if you're old enough to remember that from Captain Kangaroo or otherwise. I'm really dating myself. But I was like, oh my gosh. And on the Monday live, Dawn was talking about Pisces new moon energy, of course, being a wonderful manifestation tool. And it's about our dreams coming true. So I hope you will join us later tonight. Dawn does a great job with her new moon and full moon rituals. And I'm going to be listening and sketching and drawing my dreams, because the things I draw come true. And then my phone started playing a reading that I haven't heard this dude in a while, and it just started randomly playing. And as he said, remember, Sri pulled that crossroads card of the choices and their consequences, the 20 of judgment with the double swords, and that has been coming up a lot. Literally, he said verbatim, this is energy of sitting at a crossroads, and not a second later you hear outside toot toot of the freaking train. You guys, I drew a train and its tracks. So for me, that was confirmation from spirit of we're on the right track there, as far as we can really manifest. If you draw it, if you sketch it, if you write it, we are the pilot of our own destiny planes. Okay. So crossing energy being here, this 49 energy, which is a 13, which is death and rebirth energy. And that is going to be all about, so in our environmental energy, our skywriting, the fates, that which we cannot change. Also, non-judgments coming up again. It is written in the sky that we have a destiny. We're being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to us and us alone. That does not mean that our path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It's just a path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever we are faced with Every single aspect of our life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither in the low and flow nor blocked. This nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. So that's calling me to the Colette Baron Reed deck. It also is a 20 card with the two dolphins. It is this and that. So kind of that Two of Pentacles energy. We can get our mindset around and away from the or of things, the OR of things, and accept that multiple things can be true at the same time, even if they feel like opposing energies. So once we master the skill of non-judgment, we open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear, as we look ahead into the potential of the future. North Node, stepping out of our comfort zone. Wow, that's really cool. Yes, we still need to be brave. Right now, we're facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet our fate. A choice point, wow, where we expand our influence and our capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. I mean, okay, now the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in our work or another area of our lives with all of our heart and soul. Our success is surely written in the stars. The song this morning was Always Remember Us This Way by Lady Gaga from the Star is Born soundtrack. And the date that that was released, January 4th, if that means anything to anyone, of 2019. Those digits add up to a 17 of the star energy. And then the second song was Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. So today is a sacral chakra day. That would be our second chakra. Our success is surely written in the stars. So, in order to bring our destiny to fruition, we must jump into the adventure with both feet and do our part. Kathy, there's that frog energy and the grasshopper energy as well. You were asking about. I think I answered that earlier today for you. Wow. Okay. So the North Node is at a point right now in Pisces where it's symbolized by a 28 because we're at 27 degrees 25 minutes, and this is a fertile garden under the full moon, fulfilling our desire. Okay. And in the South Node, at that same degree, the symbol for Virgo is a man. What's that? A man gaining secret knowledge from a paper he's reading, applying ourselves ardently to grasp the ancient mysteries. So, no longer ignoring the signs, understanding signs are a thing. Okay. And we're learning now how to use those signs. Hey, Dee, thank you for coming on in. Hey, Mr. Ad, thank you so much. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh my gosh, I could not even with yeah, Peggy's granddaughter. I mean, it looks like that is no refrigerator art, is it? It is an art, it is art gallery art. Peg, did she like how it was displayed? I am still learning on Canva. It's not the easiest tool I've ever used, but I'm learning as I go. A few of us got carded. Oh gosh, you got kicked out of bars. Oh my gosh, my fake ID when I was 18 did not look a thing like me, but it worked every time. Of course, we were going to places where it was quarter beers and dollar shots. So if that tells you anything. There was an Ace of Swords there. There's that Two of Cups coming back with elephants there in the energy. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get our shuffle on here. This is it's an awful big deck. Hey, Miss Brandy. Of course, we can make all the jokes about that. I can handle a big deck or two. Wow. Okay. Strength card. Oh my Lanta, you guys. Now, two different decks. Last night and and Tuesday night's reading in the same spot. Strength has come up in the opportunity. So that is about that balance. And in Liz's read, she talked about walking the eight. She also talked about that lemniscape of balanced energy. And here it is again. I am seeing the poppies here. That's the first thing that I looked at, even though there's a big asterisk snake right here in the middle of the card. The poppies for me are, Wizard of Oz laying in the poppy field where they're falling to sleep. So we've got to make sure that we're not sleeping at this time metaphorically, and make sure, again, it's just been coming through so strong that our thoughts becoming things be very, very quickly. And, it takes time, especially here if there's this Ten of Swords and we got the cowbird. I mean, I don't use this deck very often, but he seems to love to make his appearance. And the cowbird is a type of bird that comes in and makes a move on other birds' nests and literally pushes their eggs out of the nest and takes over. So you can see here where this yellow bird, I noted a yellow bird, I think during the water signs reading, and I was like, is there a parakeet? Is someone walking around with a parakeet kind of waiting around to see if carbon dioxide, if there's poison in the air? I'd rather know ahead of time. I'd rather listen to my intuition than sacrifice a poor bird to tell me it's not safe to breathe there. So it does feel like this yellow solar plexus chakra is coming into play here. If it brings you true joy, right? If it delights you, then we should do it. And maybe we need to protect our joy from these cowbirds here that are trying to steal our energy or steal our work. And I did talk about too, I think on Tuesday, kind of someone trying to hang on the coattails of you energetically. So I would definitely watch out for that, because we've got Strength, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay. And there's this golden cup down here, and there is a cardinal, which for me is spirit. There's your swans, Peggy and Kaylee. That is a message that ancestors have been sending you signs and synchronicities. They have been sending you information about how to balance this, and it could definitely be something to do with, hey, there is some danger in the mist here. Make sure that we're not asleep at the wheel, okay? Because we've already learned this lesson here, the Hierophant energy. I did make a note on my notes, made a note on my notes, that I wrote big lesson in green writing, a big lesson in the Hierophant energy. The Zach Bryan song, oh my gosh, you guys, the album was called American Heartbreak. This is literally American Heartbreak right here. Having the strength to work through fear of a broken heart. Again, we've learned this lesson. That doesn't mean every lesson after that is going to be the same. It's only if we don't learn it. Okay. But if we learn the lesson and we transmute that pain into wisdom, like the Hierophant does, then you'll be all right. What's the crossing energy of this American Heartbreak? I did say I saw the Ace of Swords floating around in there. So this truth, right away, there it is. It shows me that you're taking this break, this 10, this heartbreak energy. We've all been there, done that many more times than we care to admit, maybe even so. That 10 is already converted to an ace. So that makes me feel a whole lot mo better. Let's see where we go here. Great Danes don't know their sides. Aw, your dad was called Poppy. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, Jonah, you can't move or breathe. Oh, because your dog. A girlfriend of mine had Great Danes, and I mean, she was just a little thing. She was tinier than me, and about half my size even. And she had a Great Dane. I'm like, how in the heck do you even walk him? But once he got older, I mean, he was kind of a lot slower anyway, so he was a lot easier to handle. There we go. That feels more Mo ready. Okay, let's look at our general read here. Thank you guys again so much for joining me here live. Animals are the best, aren't they? They are the great tellers of energy. They're the best energy readers around. What else wanted to show itself here? Knight of Pentacles. See, I told you you're doing the work of the Six of Swords. And I took a picture. My screensaver, when I rebooted my computer this afternoon, came up, and it was one of these big sea turtles. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was the center of the reading for the general read last night. So I knew that meant something. It was the Mermaid Tarot deck. It was the Sun card. So happiness is near here. We've got a Three of Pentacles energy of everybody working as a team here. So here the wolves are working as a team to try to capture this buck. However, again, there are poppies on the bottom of the energy here. It is a snowy scene. And it's kind of like it doesn't matter, even if the energy outside of us feels like the wolves are kind of honing in. You doing your work and going with the flow through that adversity, that's literally all we can do. And that's a good job right there. And there is a crescent moon waxing here. So that's going to be before next Thursday, before that first quarter. So we'll start turning the light of the moon on. Let's see, our full moon as at 7:44 tonight, right before, for my time anyway, right before dawn's new moon in Pisces. So that'll be, I would say, what's today? Today's Thursday. Maybe Monday, Tuesday energy will be at that smaller of a crescent energy there. Knight of Pentacles, maybe you'll have some kind of sign of loyalty here. But I feel like this is loyalty to self, to really get yourself into calmer waters amongst wolves. Okay, take that if it resonates for us. Is it really the sea turtle? I love the sea turtle. They're so cute. They're just so chill. I picture myself as that. I've had a lot of lifetimes of thrills and fast moving energy. So, well, okay. I just want to see what's up on top here. Queen of Pentacles, Magician. We got a star energy there again. So a star is born. And the Seven of Swords is quite different in this deck. This is about, that panther being the king of the jungle, so to speak, the top of the food chain, rather. It's just kind of how things go, and the top of the food chain isn't going to feel bad for doing what they got to do because they got to eat. So if you are feeling bad about some kind of all aces of potential here, a whole new start of what we're walking away from, Four of Cups, dissatisfaction and love here, no longer burying ourselves underneath the ground because you're rare. So these are similar to armadillos, but they're highly valuable. So unfortunately, they are hunted. And this is telling me your energy is rare. Do not squander it. Do not let anybody take your shine. Okay. One more. Card before the cut, the 1111. Saw that a couple times last night. There's reunion energy here. And these magpies are laughing and carrying on, having a damn good time because they haven't seen each other in forever. This is the kind of friends that you get around and you just can't shut up. the friends or the partners or the people in your neighborhood where you just have a great time. There's another ace there. There's our magic stick of creation. So in the white lilies on the bottom to bring peace to ourselves, all the lightning bugs signifying here lighting up the night. I mean, those are magical insects, right? They're bugs that have lights. How cool is that? There is a spider on the top of his wand, really just taking a look at his creation so far and really planning where that nest is going to, or that net, the web is going to expand out to. Page of Wands, more creative energy there on the bottom. Let's see where we go, guys. So y'all are coming up as and still in hibernation here. I'm all good. 9 of Pentacles. Didn't I think Liz had a bear on her card yesterday morning. So there's that energy there. I forget what energy that was. I think it was a 15 or a 16 of the tower. I think it was tower energy. But here he's the 9 of Pentacles. It's like I'm comfortable, I'm cozy, nothing's bothering me right now. Okay, we'll take that. Oh my gosh, that High Priestess. This is our situation. Couldn't be more literal than that with a Pisces new moon. And there we have that same crescent moon. So again, next Monday, Tuesday, there are daisies here. High Priestess being represented by the bat because they can see at night. They can see through the dark. And can't make this up, you guys. The Hanged Man, the other Pisces power card. This is the opportunity here to see something from a completely different perspective. We're not going to play dead, even if we're just resting and we're asleep. That doesn't mean we're any kind of pushover. We're just contemplating here. Okay. And that is also, we do that for our protection. And what is the fable or the Greek story about putting ourselves in the tree of life? Because I think it was he knew his father was going to kill him because he was more powerful. So he put himself, sacrificed his time in the tree of life so that he could learn how to defeat this energy. Okay. This is also, especially with the High Priestess and the opportunity being the Hanged Man, everybody's energies are going to get a big old upgrade here. And look at that bright yellow. Tomorrow would be a solar plexus day, a 3-day of the Empress and of the Hanged Man. So this might be coming around sooner than we think. Recent past, I told you I was already proud of you. There we are with our 6 of Swords, going with the flow, allowing spirit and our guides to show us the way. Right in the center, death and rebirth energy right here. Beautiful white owl. And that came up a couple times in the elemental energies, and it came up in reverse for air signs. And I'm trying to think where else it came up one other place too. I can't recall now, but there's all kinds of barbs underneath here. And he's carrying a mouse with him. It's like back to that panther energy of top of the food chain. I'm not sorry for what I do. This is the cycle of life. And right behind him, see that tinier little sun, just like the center of this card here. That is the heart of the reading. This is all about transformation, rebirth. And this is why I feel like by letting some of these older energies not get us down and not repeating a cycle, this is where this energetic upgrade is coming, because we're creating space for the new energy. Empress energy that I was just talking about. There she is in all her beautiful foxy glory. And we see the butterfly right up over top of her. It is yellow. She's protecting the cubs in her den. And I believe these are Japanese cherry blossoms as the flower. There's also daffodils, Easter energy there. So isn't that like end of March, April, and daffodils start appearing, depending on where you are in the world, I suppose. But again, yellow, this happiness feature keeps being keeps being pointed out to me here. The block in the past, Queen of Swords, not wanting to drop some kind of a truth bomb, perhaps, not wanting to, leave something from the past behind. But we already see here that you're moving into calmer waters. So just know that even though the Queen of Swords may not make decisions as fast as the King of Swords, he can be impulsive. She takes her damn time. But when it's in reverse, we could have been taking too long, especially in this hibernation kind of energy of the Nine of Pentacles, not resting on our laurels, but kind of like who's that character? Is it Wimpy? I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. So it's kind of like, yeah, that Tuesday, wasn't Wimpy always saying the same thing though? He never did pay up. So I feel like spirit's kind of like, yeah, we want all the good, we got all the good juju, but it's got to be time to pay up here at some point. Beautiful white owl. Okay, King of Wands here, what Spirit wants us to know. And look how the crow, again, with that. Now, this time it's a sunflower because the court cards mostly, and most decks that I have, do depict the sunflower as a sign of loyalty. There's also a snake of transformation here. So even though that Black Panther wasn't the king of the jungle, I did say king of the jungle there, but it's the top of the food chain, and he kind of has a honey badger attitude of he's got to eat what he's got to eat, and he's that's how the cycle of life works. And so too must we let go of energies that are no longer serving our best and highest good, even if it took us a hot minute to kind of get there because we've been comfy cozy. So this crow sitting right on top of his head, that is messages trying to come through from spirit here, especially with that bat book ending here in the situation. And this can completely change your life, guys. Whatever taking action, I see it, I want it, it's mine. That leadership energy. Leo has been all over the cards all week long. And I know summertime is a big energy boost for a lot of us in the cosmos. So, what's the outcome of our Hanged Man experience? Ace of Cups, baby. And there's that ginger cat. Um, that calico ginger cat. I think, was it this week or last week? 2 freaking days in a row. I've been here since 2015, and never have I ever seen cats walk across the back fence post. And the first day it was a big orange tabby, and then the next day it was a big fluffy Maine Coon, a black cat. And I was like, that is weird. And the tabby cat is one of about claiming our independence in Colette Baron Reed's deck anyway, and the Spirit Animal Oracle. And the Black Panther is reclaiming our power. So that is coming through very strong here. And there's a yellow butterfly, again, right here in the near future under the Empress. So as we surrender and release what is no longer needed, and that's willingly putting ourselves in the tree of life to get this higher perspective and to be bestowed these higher frequency spiritual gifts, a higher frequency of energy. It's coming, okay, especially through independence. And there's a lotus flower here, and that is unfolding one petal at a time. Sometimes it feels like, man, when is it ever going to be my turn? When is the energy going to shift? One petal at a time, right? So that is a fulfillment of our own heart's cup. And we did have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's what brings in the Two of Cups. When we have our own energy, when we restore our own energy. Now, I do want to pull this because this is a special type of bird that I can never remember the name of. And he's balancing on one foot here on the edge of that cup. And I don't know why I feel like that's important. So let's see if it is. Let's see if it is. Who popped in? Oh, there's Miss Judy Jude. All the numerology is so, I know, I love her pick a cards. I think I badgered her enough. I'm like, I missed your pick a card. I feel like I made her do it. No pressure, Liz. Okay, Ace of Cups. Let's see what's up. Ace of Cups. We'll take it any day. All right. Okay, always remember us this way. Why am I thinking back to that? A star is born. On the other end, the opposite energy is something in the orange. Okay, because that's all about he's melancholy about, his partner finally kind of leaving him in the dust. At the same time, he's saying, I hate you. And then he also in the next breath says, please turn those headlights around. And always remember us this way is very Five of Cupsy to me as far as the Mermaid Tarot, because in that deck, it's the this and that are true. You can still have the greatest love and respect at the end of a relationship. It doesn't always have to end terribly, and that does better for us karmically in the long run, because then we're not having to process and go through those cycles of grief. That is never a linear path, right? But when we can exit with peace, that feels very important right now. Okay, so Ace of Cups. This is a black crowned night heron. Calm, divine energy, wow, balance, and quiet. The Ace of Cups message is to see the world from a place of loving divine energy. When we open our heart and experience each moment without prejudice, new opportunities will appear. Get out into nature, appreciate the beauty surrounding us, not as a spectator, but as a participant, as a contributor to its grace. When we lean into the Ace of Cups energy, our intuition is heightened. Situation, High Priestess. Wow. Okay. It's multiple times here. When you hold the Ace of Cups in your hands, you'll feel the loving energy of the universe. Look for areas where we can connect with someone new who will positively influence our life. This relationship may or may not be romantic, but it will feel secure and karmic, like meant to be. If you're feeling detached or hurt by someone, look for ways to open the channels for forgiveness, as that will help us connect to our inner God and goddess. The black crowned night heron brings stillness. I don't know if we can get much stiller than that. That's where we are right now. This is stillness of moving through nature with grace and ease. These are social birds, like the Four of Wands, the magpies who can't shut up around each other, who spend their days roosting in large communities, high up in the trees, and their nights alone in North America wetlands hunting for food. This is a creature at peace with its surroundings and can move between socializing and solitude without friction or discomfort. Lean into the heron's energy when we need patience with ourselves and others, as this bird will help us go with the freaking flow. Wow. You're already doing it. I said I felt like you guys were already on this. We're already doing it. We are. Let's go, Spirit. Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. Page of Wands. 10 of Wands, setting down the burden, already converting to an ace. That's crazy. That's the second time we did that with the 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords, right in a row, by connecting and tapping into this creative energy. 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands. There's your frog. 2 of Swords, and that's definitely that judgment energy of the choices and their consequence. But in this deck, I love that the frog has already decided the sword of truth that he's going to stand on. He just hasn't quite hopped off yet. And another waxing crescent. So again, the top of next week. Okay. What came out of here? Three of Cups. Okay, reunion energy there. All the little, what are they? It starts with an raccoons. All the raccoons. So Three of Cups. What am I looking for here? So there's two raccoons that are kind of fighting over the same cup. And then there's a raccoon drinking from a cup and a cup that is over. So maybe it's like these two here don't realize that, hey, there's enough for everyone. Okay. There's enough for everyone. The heart of this side of the energy and the environment, what is surrounding you. Three of Cups in the near future, the heart of the reading being this porcupine Nine of Wands. And there's a fox behind him there. So if this is someone in their own Nine of Wands repeating the same mistakes but expecting a different result, Foxy ain't having it here. In the recent past, this might have been because in this Two of Wands here, she's like, this lioness is like, well, dinner ain't going to make itself. So if you're going to sit on your asterisks, then I guess I got to go out and get food for the tribe. So if you feel like that you've been doing all the work because someone keeps repeating patterns with you, I feel like this is that chance to put down that burden and break it. The salmon is finally, you got to just keep trying until you try again, but the salmon will eventually make it up over. And is that so they can spawn? I forget the nature series of how salmon work. Wow. Okay. So Queen of Cups, Emperor energy, Two of Cups. And we've got our heart, Barracuda. So in this deck, she writes about how heart, another freaking crescent moon, you guys, this is what keeps showing up. Suns and waxing crescent. So something big is coming. Two of Cups, the elephants there. There's also a lion's head with wings. The Emperor is shown as an owl here with a goat at the bottom there. Aries energy, the ram. Okay, and what Spirit is telling them is that they are in the energy of a Queen of Cups who knows how to dive deep. So they better bring it. They better bring their Emperor game because it's like, you've already made a decision here. You already know which way you're going to go. It's kind of like you're like, I'm about ready to jump, and perhaps they can feel this truth bomb coming here. In the heart story, they were angry at their producer or their manager, I forget which, because they felt, like they got taken advantage of. They were just kind of eaten alive by these barracuda teeth, like they were hunted and taken advantage of because they were young and new to the business. So star energy underneath that, best bring their A game, guys. They better bring it. All right, let's find out for you all here. Let's go through some all signs. I'm going to see what we are repairing, the me talks, repairing our body, mind, and spirit, not letting our past hold us back. So I'll pull on South Node energy. And then I'm also going to look at North Node and Pisces and see what you're writing up in the fates of energy here. And then go ahead and put a heart by your name and let me know, hey, held heart space, if you would like a personal card pulled for you. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I see that I missed somebody new that came in last week and I felt terrible because we was busy yakking, hey, Shaz, thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's see. I'm going to look at, we're still, of course, in water energy. So I want my water deck. I want the mermaids, Page of Cups there on the bottom. Okay. What is leaving behind here? What we're repairing once again, damaged heart energy, like in the pre-shuffle of our Guardian of the Night tarot. Let's go through and see what the splits tell us about what we're leaving behind and what we're writing into fate. Knight of Cups, graduating, renewing energy there with that starfish. Ooh, renewal with justice coming in here. There is soon, this wave is going to hit and knock this justice scale into balance so that that sword of truth, Ace of Swords was the first card I noted in the shuffle, and the Sword of Truth is going to outweigh some kind of scrolls of history that have been weighing it down. And whatever wave is coming in, this is more of a symbiotic partnership because we have the anemone and the clownfish who help each other. Yeah, some kind of new truth. I've been getting that a lot is rolling on in, and this Knight of Cups is showing his progression in his spiritual work because he's learning how to scry instead of that Page of Cups getting distracted from his spiritual lessons. That is a pretty fast progression, like we're seeing up here, into a higher way of knowing. Okay. Let's get a split in 3 and 2 and 1 for Aries. Okay. Aries, what we got going on? I'm going to do 3 cards and a bottom card, red center, right, left. Chariot energy. To the left of that would be 2 of Swords. Can't make up that decision point, guys. And this is equal truths, right? It's not easy. And to the right, Knight of Wands. So we might be hauling asterisks or think we want to towards towards some kind of partnership, or this is a role reversal energy here with the seahorse, and there are 2 characters in this in the chariot when normally we only see 1. So this is about teamwork. All right, we do have Chiron, the healer, in Aries right now, along with Venus. Okay, who has been slowing down. If you've been paying attention to the Cosmos overview in my notes, you'll notice that the same card has been staying there because Venus is slowing down in her shadow, getting ready to retrograde. And then I've never seen Mercury go that fast as of yet. We're just trolling through those. Okay, bottom of the deck, I see the 0 card as 0 degrees Aries because they start off the zodiacal wheel. Where are you going? 6 of Swords. Okay, so Aries energy looks like they are wanting partnership here, crossed by the Fool. This could simply be travel or a change of lifestyle from water or getting our emotions under control and more grounded and getting our land legs. And then we have 2 of Swords bookending this Knight of Wands. Could be tempted here by somebody pretty damn sexy and confident in their energy. I feel like that's who's ever going to win out here in this situation. Because on paper, these suitors are definitely equal. They are lined up pretty even here. And we also have an earth energy of a human and the water energy of a merman. Okay. All right. That is for Aries here. So what we're leaving behind is the me talks. We're taking away willful blindness. And what we're writing in to be is some fast, sexy energy. Hey, if you want to manifest somebody dead sexy, then go right ahead and get to that. That's awesome. And then present moment, it's like that energy is ready to go. All right, let's get our Taurus energy on. Let's get that Taurus energy going. Hey, Angela, please let me know if I missed anybody. Don't be afraid to say hi and be like, hey, you didn't say hi to me. It's okay. I miss things. I get hyper involved in cards. So, you're going to be taken care of here with this collective because they amazing. Hey, amazing. All right, for Taurus, what's up with Taurus? Let's look at 3 cards and a bottom card. Left is what we're letting go or detoxifying out of. Right is what we're writing into the fates. There's an Ace of Cups there that wanted to show itself, and a Two of Cups, Knight of Cups for Taurus energy, crossed by the Devil. Might be tempted here to leave something new and walk into something different. There is a 10 of Pentacles here that encompasses all of the 10 of Cups. It's the everything card, our roots of connectedness to everything in our life. Taurus, your Taurus hand. Okay, is that your sun? I don't have any planets sitting in Taurus, but it takes up half of my 10th house. So 3. Nope. What wanted to come out? 2 of Wands. Choice point here of action. Should I stay or should I go? Perhaps. Is that volcano really going to blow, or is it going to be okay? And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Center, left, right. Center, 6 of Pentacles. Teamwork here. Balance of body, mind, and spirit. Duality. 10 of Wands, what we're leaving behind and detoxing from, repairing our body, mind, and spirit, is leaving a burden behind. And look at that determination. You're like, I've had enough of that. I've had enough of the 9 of Wands. I'm ready to set this baby down. And that is book ended by 7 of Swords. So what we're writing into the future, the fates, is to take what we can. In this deck, the 7 of Swords has a lighter energy because the focus is to, even through difficult lessons, and even when we can't really navigate, these teens here don't know what a sword is. The point is that there's a whole shit ton of them, and they're only taking one for each of them, right? They're not being greedy with it. They're only taking the information that they need to move forward. This, to me, would be the literal definition of turning pain into knowledge, or turning a burden into knowledge. I'm just going to take with me what I need to learn that lesson, check the box, and stepping into a more balanced energy. What's the 6 of Pentacles fueled by? 9 of Swords. Are we tired of not sleeping, tired of someone's antics? We're tired of overthinking a situation here. This is the nightmare siren. This did come out in the general spread last night, that we were trying to get rid of in the outcome. And that's what the diplomat of the King of Cups was there for. 2 nights in a row, guys, Tuesday and Wednesday. Not only was the strength card from 2 different decks and the opportunity, the dang King of Cups was in the outcome, and then the sun was in the center 2 nights in a row as well. So this is about a nightmare siren trying to claw her way up the rocks here and disturb the peace of this researcher who's there to study. That could be literal for you. You're like, there's someone just slowing my roll. You're ready to get your new beginning on with all 4 aces of potential. You're tired of being in your head about it. Speaking of the King of Cups, you want diplomacy and balance. Okay, so we're leaving these burdens behind here. Our rest is being restored, and Taurus being very dutiful there about putting the work in to learn the lesson. Okay, I like those apples. I like them apples. Oh, AD, do not be sorry for dipping out to make dinner. You are absolutely fine. Most days I forget. It'll be 8:30. I'm like, did I eat? 2 of Swords. That's what happens when you get old. I always used to wonder, like, Grandma, how can you like eat next to nothing? It's like, she's like, it's just what happens when you get old. Like, why couldn't that have happened when I was a size 16? It wasn't so easy. I know. Can you imagine me not being able to see my shoes? Really couldn't. That is no joke. Okay. What's wanting to come up for Gemini here? Duality of the Two of Pentacles, our rabbit. We pulled that rabbit charm on the earth energy for Wednesday. And I can't believe that horse came out with the advice card for the whole reading. There's a Nine of Pentacles and a Five of Swords. It's like someone's trying to play with you here, Gemini. Someone who's been flying solo for a while and a Five of Wands. I don't like that foolishness. This person might be thinking pretty highly of themselves. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio. Feels like some Bobby Boucher bullshit there. I'm going to get these guys out of the way because they just in my way. We know what happened. Oh, right. There we go. Much better. Okay, what is happening here for Gemini? Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages of the best and highest good. That yellow, I knew that was important. I know it's tomorrow, so that's a little too soon, but it's that Pisces energy. Okay, Gemini, Emperor. So I'm going to take that as my center, left and right. I did say it might be an Aries here. Queen of Swords to the left and the Six of Wands to the right. Now, in this deck, the Six of Wands is a little bit of a showboater. But let's see what the bottom card, if this is a cranky emperor or not. Okay. No, this is an upgrade, Gemini. So what we're letting go of here with the South Node in the past, we've been held back, that Queen of Swords energy that we saw as far as the block and that our general reading with the White Owl. So literally that, Gemini, we were not wanting to make a decision, but once Queen of Swords decides, even if it takes longer than the King of Swords, her decision is final. That's why she is not hasty with it. She weighs all of the options, Libra energy, and that is book ending the Six of Wands. So it could be either a decision to finally make this cut here or make a final decision once and for all. And then what we're writing into the fates is we have this creative energy here of the Ace of Wands. Something else has already died, whatever has ended. We are finally letting that go. See how his spirit is coming up from the body. We are releasing and letting go of old betrayals and traumas and focusing on our Ace of Wands, part of the potential. So passion, that can be with this energy coming in here with Taurus here, that is fueling the Emperor. Taurus is very practical energy. And right now we've got channeling aggression. So if this is in your environmental energy, someone is only one step away, or you are, wherever Taurus is sitting in your chart, you're one step away. This is lower octave Emperor energy. And we could be with the Six of Wands, we're writing into fate by making this decision. This could be our own victory after a long battle with this decision, especially if that person caused any kind of betrayal in our lives, if that is a person for you, someone backstabbing, that could even be a friendship or even relatives, especially if they were a showboater and it's kind of like, so look at her face. She is dead serious here. I ain't fooling with that anymore. I'm not fooling with childish energies. And Gemini energy can, they go with the flow pretty easy, but they can also flip flop, right? One day I feel one way, the next day I feel a different way, or I'm, changing my major 500 times or whatever. We just, Geminis love to learn. There's always something new to learn. That is the other end of the axis for Sagittarius energy. So we've got Libra, Aries, and also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be fixed energy wands, Leo and Taurus. Okay, so a couple fixed energies, and then we've got cardinal. If that helps you out, stepping out of our comfort zone, maybe you are getting ready to do a literal performance of some kind. That would be fun. Tell us all about it. What'd you say, Puff? You said you couldn't help yourself. I love avocados. Yeah, you can't play with the Gemini. It's kind of like I'm gonna be easygoing and nice until I'm not. Like, do not mess. Do not mess. All right, Two of Wands here. Let's look up for what's happening with cancers. Detoxing and writing into our fates here. Love and that purple. So I was noting that purple energy, that is the third eye skywriting, and we did have the High Priestess and the Hangman come out, just saying, guys. So that Ace of Cups has never been more important. Focusing, stay focused here. All right. Cancer energy. Cancer. Oh, you know what? I was on thyroid meds for a while because that runs in my family. And I stopped taking it because it was literally not changing anything. And not to, we are all of a certain age, some of us here. And once I started the HRT, it the thyroid issues, the levels went down, they went away, so I didn't have to take meds for that anymore, which is nice. Okay, so Knight of Cups, talking about spiritual gurus here, cancers. This is you studying ardently the art of scrying, and again with that starfish, a renewal of energy, center, left, right. So what we are detoxing and letting go of, and look at this color match, that turquoise energy. We are detoxing from being our own worst enemy and being a prison of our own mind. Okay. So Cancer's doing a great job at the negative self-talk. And then on the right-hand side, the sky writing into the fates. This is literally writing in your wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. And what does that mean for us? By crossing out the stinking thinking. That's literally in focusing on filling our own heart's cup. That is how we tune into our guides. What is fueling this Knight of Cups? Five of Pentacles. So that might be some kind of sadness or some kind of loss here, or fear of financial loss. This is my, what's that country song with the, that I mentioned it before, the Weeping Willow. I think it's Alison Krauss. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Alison Krauss and what's his nuts? I can see his face. Dark hair. Oh, shoot. Yeah, double energy fear. Fear of financial loss, fear of physical abandonment. Could be working through some abandonment issues here. Detoxing that out. And, just cancers are very, very sensitive. So, not everybody has an awful agenda, but if you are focusing on your own wealth, your own abundance, then those kind of thoughts go away, right? What is that song? They buried him underneath the willow. Oh gosh, that's going to drive me nuts. There's something in that song for someone. If you got heavy Cancer energy in your chart, I would check that out, because look, see how she's like juggling these pentacles right in front of him, and he just doesn't want to see because of this grief. And the Devil energy card here. What had happened was that this mermaid was trying to collect one too many gold pieces. Okay. One too many gold pieces. And was like, I'll just take one more, or I'll just give one more chance. Okay. And that's what got her trapped here. That's what got her trapped in that cage. So I feel like Cancer's here. What might have you trapped in the cage? I buried him beneath the willow, and he said, I'll love you till I die. Um, Whiskey Lullaby. That's what that song is called. Thank you. Healed Heart Space took me a hot minute, didn't you? I was like, I know what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, this could be a bit of grief from the past here. Page of Swords really learning how to dig deeper, and possibly some truth that has been buried at the very, very bottom of the ocean that has not yet come to the surface, or has never been discovered before, is about to be discovered here. And again, the focus is on, this is not, getting all up in our mind and getting stuck in it will block our spiritual gifts. It will literally block that third eye. So focus on the good, be grateful for the gifts that we do have, and know that you're on your way here. You can literally skywrite into the fates your biggest hopes and dreams of wish fulfillment here. All right, Kansas. Yeah, whiskey. Isn't that Brad Paisley? Sorry, what's his nuts? Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. All right, let's look here. Let's get into that Leo energy. Boy, I've been dying to go back. I want to go back and listen to the elements again. I time stamped it because it was so dang long. I felt like I ran a marathon after that, you guys. Leo, 8 of Wands on the top of that chunky chunk there, and fast, passionate communication possibly, but those wands are moving up. So more spiritual help there, could be simply travel. Cross by releasing a burden as well here, 10 of Wands. Okay, riffle. All right, I'll pay attention. 4 of Wands on the split. Why are we turned over here? Justice. Justice and 4 of Wands. Any Leos engaged or wanting to be? Look at the Leo parts of your chart. That could be a new partnership coming in for you there. 2 more. Best and highest messages for Leos, or the Leo portions of our chart. All right. When I say that 5 of Cups energy, I forget when I mentioned that, but this is, I know it sounds weird, but it's my favorite 5 of Cups of all the decks, because the focus is on the love and the experience. It's the this and that are true. But the girl cannot live in the ocean, and the Selkie cannot live on land. So they must say goodbye. Their lessons and time with each other have come to a close. It is time for her to pick up those 2 cups and head to the lighthouse for a more balanced energy. Center, left, right. Cancer energy here with the Queen of Cups. So Leos, you're all about the love. You understand that this lesson, when I say this lesson is complete, the world energy there, center, left, right, could be from marriage or partnership to being single, or vice versa. And this can even be Leos here. You understand, what things we must say goodbye to. And especially if there's been someone sleeping on the job or not doing their fair share, we must walk away from the 8 of Cups in order to get to that 9 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Swords in the bottom of the deck, that betrayal, and the Hanged Man. And this deck is about being caught up, or something being slow, or feeling caught and learning the lesson, Hermit energy. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, so we are letting go. We are detoxing Leo energy there. We are truly repairing the body, mind, and spirit by completing a cycle of some sort, whatever that means for you. Look at the Leo portion of your chart to see where that might be. And that is bookending the Nine of Pentacles here. So financial abundance, that would be what we're the North Node energy there, stepping out of our comfort zone. Skywriting the fates, literally sketching, drawing, writing what abundance means for you, because the Nine of Pentacles are different from everyone. This is a solo energy, so it could even be, like I said, it could be leaving a partnership or gaining a new one, because this cycle is complete. So it could also be with the bookend, ending a cycle of singularity. It's the only one I feel like I want to pull a clarifier on so far. The other ones have been pretty straightforward. I do feel like there's acceptance here of this closed lesson. There are fish swimming all around and swirling around that world energy. But for whatever reason, this might have taught us about love, or taught us, this lesson might have, in a weird way, taught us about self-love, how to fulfill our own selves. And that's exactly what happens. Okay. We have to learn that not all endings are bad. It doesn't have to be drama, 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 right? It can simply just be the lesson is done. Okay. The lesson done. There is a Fool energy there as I lift it up, and Two of Swords, and also the Four of Wands. Okay, Virgo. 1:11 on the clock right now. Thank you guys for double tapping your screen. I appreciate the likes there. Appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody? I should have asked you to timestamp for me. But I don't believe in timestamps anyway, so that's okay. I know that some people aren't patient enough to go through their whole chart, and that's all right. All right, Virgos, full energy there. Ten of Swords, finally releasing something from the soul, maybe something that was close to our hearts as well there, learning how to fill our own heart's cup and no longer staying in that cycle of grief. Maybe you're coming out of some kind of a grief cycle. Check where Virgo is in your chart. Stop right there. I got, okay. Isn't that meatloaf? Before we go any further, do you love me? Okay, so Virgos, whatever that deeply buried truth is, it be coming. Okay, center, left, right. Center, nightmare siren, fueled by this sword of truth. We don't want to see what this is. Three of Swords, yeah. And the past here, detoxing, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So this is, there's nothing to be done here. Okay. That feels heavy, Virgo. Four of Cups here in the near future. So that, again, that Billie Eilish energy of I'm so bored, that was coming out for Earth energies last night. Skywriting the fates. What you don't know is that you are trying to be given a new cup here. There is an offer that wants to be on the table, but it feels like we haven't completely detoxed here and really let this cycle, they're grieving here. It seems to be here that this cycle of grief, especially, I know that Virgo in the South Node, Earth signs are going to be getting pulled pretty hard up towards that opposing energy of water and Pisces. Okay. being forced to look at these tumultuous emotions, being forced to check out what the nightmares are about and why we can't let something go, why we can't detox. And these, this grief here, book ending the Four of Cups, it's like, again, this should have been the whiskey lullaby card because he's drinking himself to death here. But what happens is that we then can't lift our head up to see that there's new energy on offer here. And again, the energy was all fine and very clear, I feel like, until we got to Leo and Virgo. It was like a little record skip. Okay, so the Ace of Swords looks like it's going to force this Nine of Swords, fueling it here into a 10. Yeah. And then once we turn that 10 into a 1, so it's like you're 2 clicks off here, wherever Virgo is in your chart. You're 2 clicks off, because then the moon siren is coming in to counteract this nightmare siren. Okay, there's healing here for whatever nightmare you've been experiencing. And again, if we're skywriting, guys, I'm not joking with this, is such a strong energy. We have to do as much as we can to feel joy, even if we don't feel like it, even if we don't feel like listening to a Lady Gaga song, even if we don't, we have to express and get out those emotions by doing something physical, getting them out of our body. We have to help that energy release, Okay. And I just heard greatest American hero. Like, feel like maybe you're living on or hanging on by a wing and a prayer, but healing is coming in the energy, and that's coming by way of truth. And look at that. When we realize it can be a this and that, okay? Endings don't have to be, grief all the time. I did a journaling prompt last week that asked y'all, think about a time when something ended that kind of caught you by surprise, but then was also followed by an equally big surprise of a new beginning, of a door opening. And if that old door had never closed, you would have missed the new beginning in the new door, right? And what's the new door? What I say? Somebody that balances your energy in an equal way. What you want wants you. This person is single and can be trusted. Very childlike energy. We need to get in that. We need to have some fun. Force yourself to have fun, even by force. Jude. Virgo sun and Pisces moon. Oh boy. So you're going to be being called by that North Node. Oh boy, don't go. Oh, I just got double chills down both arms. Jude, I feel like we need to have a talk here. I want to do a reading for you. What is that? Okay, we'll go through and get advice too. Boy, oh boy, I'm so curious. So the last time that North Node was in Pisces and the South Node was in Virgo was the summer of 2006 through, I think, December of 2007. So let me know if you can think it's an understatement. Oh, babe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're here for you. Hopefully, at least, we can get a few laughs in here together and help you raise your energy. Happy to do so. 44 energy there, 4 of Swords healing, and 4 of Pentacles. Trying to hold in emotions about something, never a good idea. Gotta let those little effers out. All right. And why one? Okay. Normally I do 3, but all right. 4 it is. 8 of Cups there, 7 of Wands. Surprised that you're able to walk away from something here, Libra. Remember the sign before us, we can always learn something from. Let's give it 3, 2. I'm going to need another mermaid deck. Y'all notice how hard I am on my cards, I'm sure. I can't help it. That and shoes. All right, Libra. Woo! So, situation here is in that full moon Pisces, High Priestess. Okay. And she's got all of her cape kind of looks like octopus arms. So, using this full moon energy, that next full moon is a Virgo full moon. And I think it's a solar eclipse, I believe. So, High Priestess energy here, she is manifesting everything. There's so much on her table, including a nautilus here. So, might be manifesting Libra, some kind of that might even be past life soulmate energy, if that resonates for you. Okay, she's got her sage there and she's practicing her magic. What's fueling that? Yep. So even if it's because of we left something behind, if that is an energy that gets you going, I feel like with that, Libras are a little bit farther ahead of the curve there, especially because we got family and friends. We're knowing how to use our resources here. And High Priestess is fueling this Five of Cups. You are intuitively making some kind of ending happen here because you know it's for the best and highest good of both parties involved or multiple parties. Underneath High Priestess, wow, filling your own heart's cup. Yeah, so you're doing the right thing here by relying on friends and family. Now, as a detox to repair the body, mind, and spirit, you could be releasing being the caretaker for everyone, right? Are you the one that always has everybody over to dinner? Are you always the one bringing all the wine and the food and kind of doing all the work? And maybe that's just a behavior. Well, I really loved being the hostess or host with the most, and but I realized the toll that it was taking that could have even been financial. So this can also be the me talks of when we saw the Nine of Pentacles and coming up as y'all's energy, because we might be releasing here, just kind of settling or being, you know, resting on laurels, kind of like everything's good, it's fine. Okay, but we want some kind of new excitement here that we're skywriting into the fates. Some kind of spark, maybe some passion. Maybe this is what you're cabrewing right here. Are you cabrewing some love, Libra? Are you cabrewing somebody with a nice booty that I can't say that. You know what I'm going to say. Look at what the volcano's doing. I'm a 12-year-old middle schooler at heart, so I think you're brewing up some passion here. Let's just say that, Libra, and you ain't shy about it. Where is Libra in your chart? I'm dying to know what this is. It's like ending. I get it now. It's kind of like, yeah, I get it now. That served its purpose. Kind of like I got bored with it. Maybe I'm not resting on my laurels anymore, even though that everything's okay. I want to push myself towards this lighthouse energy. I want to push my skill set here. I want to really, this is about learning to trust our intuition about when endings need to happen. And especially with that Queen of Cups energy, this is like super intuition on steroids here, which we also saw in the general reading. So wherever that is in your chart, guys, that would be my IC. I feel like are you summoning up a magic stick here, Libra? Might be. No judgment. I say go for it. Good for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Judy says, say it. What are we all doing, Peg? Thank you for the reminder, AD. I usually finish by our date night by 7:30. I'll hustle my bus here. All right, I don't want to miss Dawn's either. Sun energy, justice on this left-hand side, Scorpio. Man, along with Virgo, Scorpio's been having some hard times too. Okay. Kind of some tough energies in the cards lately when I've been pulling. Okay. One more card before the cut. There's this, maybe it's a always remember us this way. Maybe it's some kind of a sweet sorrow, not wanting to say goodbye, but in order to skywrite your dreams into being, it just doesn't involve that job, doesn't involve that person. Feeling by the 9 of Cups here. I like that turn of energy. Okay. Hanged Man. And I sighed here because this is like I'm stuck. You ain't stuck when you're fueled by 9 of Cups. If you focus on your wish fulfillment, oh, okay. So this could be, I'll always remember us this way. Ooh, ear. Seeing something from a new perspective. Again, taking on that energy, learning from Libra, how and when is the right time to say goodbye. Okay. Left and right here, Tower on the left. Yep. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Geez. Okay. That's why I sighed on a hanged man energy, even though it's this moon. So Tower, me toxing from some kind of upheaval, might have been a surprise. 7 of Swords here, writing it into the fates. It's like you have to force yourself, or you feel stuck because you're not quite sure how to see the good in something yet. But here to tell you, with that 9 of Cups, yeah, you're learning to turn lead into gold here. Temperance energy, the puzzle pieces of that'll lead you to your peace. This is shadow work. It ain't fun, Scorpio, but it's a slight improvement in what I've been feeling in that vibrational frequency for Scorpio energy. I got a Scorpio moon, so I feel it all, guys. Feel it all. Again, the 7 of Swords are like, it was a lesson. Take what you need. If you want to get out of this quickly, if you want to detox from whatever this surprise or this upheaval was, it was for your spiritual enlightenment, and you're going to be more than pleased with what you get from that. Archangel Michael with that temperance energy ain't messing around. That's the only card that beats the devil frequency. Okay. Glad to be getting back to clearer cut energies here. Sagittarius. Where's your Sagittarius, guys? Do you say hi, Archangel Michael? Oh, there's an actual Michael. Well, hello, Michael. I thought she was joking and saying, hey, Archangel Michael. But welcome in, Michael. Thank you for being here. We got 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, the 11-11 energy. Let's go, Sag. What is up? Could be, there's that rabbit again. We saw the rabbit energy heading east with a carrot on the Earth card yesterday in the charms. This is fast, passionate communication. Could be traveling or just taking a vacation somewhere. Feels a little higher vibe, like a little spicy. Okay. Spicy. Get your spice on, Saggies. All right. Center card. 9 of Swords. What in the what? Okay. We're walking away from that. All right. That's good. What's to the left of here? Okay. Our whiskey lullaby. 5 of Pentacles. That can be physical abandonment of some sort in the 3D, setting something down, time, energy, money, resources. By doing that, we clear the space for something new there. Remember, guys, that's the old school card of the Rider-Waite is the winter scene with, little Oliver on his walking stick. Please, sir, can I have some more? And there's help inside the church. But when we feel like, especially if we're not sleeping, if you're at a certain age where you don't sleep all through the night anymore, that could be showing up here as well. But there's something here we need to relook at a resource because help is available. And this could be releasing the need to do everything yourself. Okay. Yeah, much better. Skywriting a 10 of Pentacles, which does encompass the 10 of Cups energy. And that could be, again, it's all about how our perspective, right? We don't have to do everything alone. We can call on our community. We can have people over. We need to raise our vibrational frequency here. You're walking away from a nightmare, Saggy, so that you can heal. You are tired of being all up in your head. Okay, Page of Wands, throwing caution to the wind. I feel like if you've been teetering on a decision here, it's going to take one more sword before you're like, I'm out. All right, Sag, but good times ahead. Write this into being. This is the connectedness of everything in our life, things turning very good after we step on to land and get a little more grounded here. Okay, Sag. All right, guys. Let's move into Cappy time. Cappy, let me know if these are making sense to you all. Could be coming into right into a new start there after clearing space of something that was didn't need to stay or was lowering our frequency. Six of Swords. If you first you don't succeed, try again. That Merdude, yeah, successful completion of a cycle. If at first we don't succeed, you're going to do it till you get it right. There's a determination here to rearrange those swords until you can get that sled moving in the way that you want it to. One more here. Nope. There. Okay. Card before the cut, decision of action time. Volcano might be ready to blow here. And this is, yeah, if at first you don't succeed, you're an ardent student here, Capricorn, wherever this is in your chart. Ace of Cups, fueled by that Knight of Pentacles. Well, might be having a love offer here by you focusing on filling your own heart's cup, especially after a tower. And then there's passion that can come up once this mess is kind of cleaned up and detoxed. So there was an ending, like I said. And if at first you don't succeed, I'm going to keep getting it right with the help of spirit. And that Six of Swords, remember that was in the recent energy, recent past. And it's like, I'm going to grab that brass ring. Taurus wears a big ring in this deck, a big gold ring, maybe a pinky ring. That's odd. I haven't got a message like that before. Here again, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords back. Yeah, you're going to make sure this happens. All four aces of potential, whatever this is here, Cappy. This feels good. This is an ish or get off the pot, but it feels like that has already happened. We're letting go of breakups or breakdowns in the past and focusing on learning the lesson, filling our heart's cup, having a can-do attitude. I like it. That feels nice, Cappy. Okay, let's go. That doesn't seem to be bothering you much there. Okay, Aquarius. The spinners, are we talking the band or something? I'm so naughty. You guys make me. You know what a spinner is. Don't pretend like you don't. All right, Aquarius. Must because I'm getting into the Aquarius energy. I can talk to Aquarians for hours. They like to go deep with me, like all the philosophy stuff. All right, what we got flying out here in the center. There she blows. It keeps wanting to show itself here. Aquarius, choice and action. What you gonna do when they come for you? Left and right. Whoa, a little switch here. Okay, so me toxing from fast or slow, something that has taken a slow time to come to victory. This could also be you me toxing yourself away from a show off. who's kind of a showboater, hogging the limelight and the spotlight. Maybe you're more of a private person. And this is an energy of like, they want everything on Facebook. They want but it feels like more of a show. It could be even just as simply as I don't have time for superficialness. I ain't got time for it. Being fueled by this Two of Wands. Yeah, someone fafoed. Someone effed around and find out. Five of Swords. If kids are playing with swords, children, right? Some like very immature energy here. There is a penguin patting the kid on the head, trying to reassure him. But I mean, he's playing with swords. You play stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes. And maybe you even tried 5 times and 10 times on Sunday for this to start anew, right? For this Three of Pentacles to make it work, to balance the energy. Near future, what you're writing into fate is like, Jesus, take the wheel. If this is not meant to be, please make the decision for me. I don't know that you can here, Aquarius. We can't. We talked about spiritual bypassing last night. I forget for who. I think air signs. And definitely for fire signs that came up. We can't do that. It's going to come back in a different meat suit. So if there's something that needs to be said, or if you just need to let this go once and forever because they're just not the emotional maturity just isn't there, you can't work with that. If you're of a higher frequency, I mean, that volcano is going to blow. So if you're wanting to know if a situation's going to settle down, doesn't look like it. Okay. And it looks like though you're just ready for it to blow up from the flow up. But I don't think that you can do that. I think you have to use your voice there, Aquarius, so that we're not taking on any extra karmic lessons that we don't want to pay the repercussions of for later. All right, finally, we are in Pisces. High Priestess coming back for a visit there. Ooh, that felt nice. Okay. Walking away here, skywriting into the fates. Tired of not being satisfied with these 8 broken cups, but Pisces tend to stay. I know, 3 of Cups, reunion. They just want everybody to have fun. My Cancer stellium's there in that 12th house. I get it. Yeah, I know. It's hard to let go. Let's finish us out here. If you put a heart in the box, I'm going to do a special reading for you guys and I'll post that. And I will post that and maybe, I don't know if I'll leave it. I'll tile it just so you know that if you put your heart in there, if you want to email me, my email is in the description box. You can ask me a specific question and then that way, when I make that video, you'll know your question, but nobody else will. Okay. Yeah, Pisces. Whiskey lullaby energy here. Don't go down for the count. Whoa. All right. 9 of Cups fueling this 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so don't be sad here for too long. Pisces energy. 3 of Wands. You're like, this is not my order. I didn't get what I ordered. I didn't get what I paid for. You didn't get what you paid for, Pisces. Okay, so what are we detoxing from? Any energy that throws us out of balance, because our King of Cups, which has been our outcome energy for 2 days, anything that is not diplomatic, fair, or from the heart and the head in equal balance, we're getting rid of that. We need to repair the body, mind, and spirit. No more overgiving to someone who just doesn't want to see it. This is holding a little bit different of a vibration than the other 5 of Pentacles. This is Pisces, like give and give and give and giving. Okay. Just want everybody to get along. But there's that big ring, that big gold ring. Okay, so King of Cups, releasing anybody that is not fair or diplomatic, and moving into a King of Pentacles, which is the lower octave of the Emperor energy. So that's an upgrade as far as moving from a junior to a senior. Okay. And this Nine of Cups here is that's our own wish fulfillment. And if this other person doesn't want to see it, that's their loss. There's nothing you can do about that because you learned, yeah, the truth of manifesting is if I keep, saying it's okay, and I don't really examine what I'm allowing here, and if I don't take time to do that and look at this with a fine-tooth comb here, really look at the truth of it, okay, really take away what I'm supposed to be learning and not taking the pain, okay, of this, they'll be fine. They will be fine. Okay. Don't worry. That's a lower vibrational frequency. And this is you doing all the giving here. Okay. So writing it in the sky, you are summoning a person. Not only are we kicking out anybody that's not diplomatic and equal in their head and heart, or if you're not balancing your head and heart about any kind of decision, those are the things you're like, well, if I'm that split on it, 5 is on the split, right, of the energetics right there in the middle of teeter-tottering, then it's a no. And my Sunday reading, boy, was that a doozy. That was a novel, I realized, but that was quite the story. And it was like, High Priestess, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And that's what this feels like here, too. So only the King of Pentacles, only the maturity will do. Only someone who has experience, could be someone older coming along into your energy, or you feel like you've just graduated something here. You just upgraded. You upgrading. All right, guys, that was it for Pisces. Again, I'm going to be saving the chat for myself, and I'll go back through. And if you put a heart on, I do want to have us be able to get off here to get ready for Dawn's new moon manifestation in Pisces. So I'll write everything down. So go ahead, and if you haven't yet, put a heart in there. Thank you again for double tapping with the likes. I appreciate you guys. I will see you over on the live with Dawn for that manifestation. She's at 8 p.m. So that's about 15, 14 more minutes here. Yeah. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 7:41 here. You got it. 8 p.m. Need me a drink a deal, and then I'll pop over there to see you guys there. So again, don't forget to put you're so welcome. Thank you guys for what you do. You being here. I don't care how ornery you make me, it's fun. Notice how I put that on you. You make me ornery. All right, it's all in good fun. All right. Taurus would have the ring though through its nose. Oh yeah, that's a good point. A big ring of gold. I saw a lady, she had to be, oh, I don't know, pushing 70 maybe, and she had a nose ring. I'm like, you go girl, you go for it, who cares. I loved it. All right, guys, I'll be jotting you down, and I'll be making a separate video, no problem, to answer those questions and pull cards for you. Okay. All right, thank you so much for being here. I love you, mean it, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock on the live for the spiritual view. See you then. Bye-bye.